Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your reading for the week of October 8th through the 15th. This is a reading using the Voyager Tarot deck. I may move to the Rider-Waite deck at a later date, but right now I'm using the Voyager deck, which is a lot of sort of Jungian symbolism, and it's a beautiful deck. I highly recommend it, but it's a little bit different from Rider-Waite. So I do a 6-card spread with the first card is the underlying influence. And your underlying influence for the week is the 6 of Cups, which is called sorrow. In this deck, it represents letting go of sorrow and dreams unfulfilled and expectations unfulfilled. It's about really releasing sorrow, releasing grief, releasing loss. And I'll come back and talk about a couple of these cards in a second and get some underlying energy there. And where it's going is this is the heart of the matter is Hermit. And I think this is a week for most signs where you're kind of going within, meditating, trying to figure out what to do and just release some of this sorrow, release some of this grief, and get your balance back. So detach, meditate, get a massage, nurture yourself. I think it's a very good advice for the week. If you can maybe go on a vacation, that would be great too. The past energy is the 3 of Cups. It's love. So you may have felt a lack of love in the past. Or alternatively, you may have had something that you truly loved or someone that you truly loved and trying to bring that energy forward. You may have just gotten out of a relationship, but for some of you, this may be a career reading, and so maybe there was something you really enjoyed doing in the past, and you may need to re-explore that, or a hobby that you might be able to convert and use in a career, or maybe just getting back into something that you really love. Would be helpful right now. And the present energy is the 5 of Coins. This is setback. So you may have dealt with some kind of setback last week, and this spilling over into this week. It's in the recent past and also into the present right now, whatever this is. The 5 of Coins is about, some people call this the poverty card in the Rider-Waite deck, but it's also about other kinds of setback and not just financial ones. So it could be about feeling a lack of love, feeling a lack of money, feeling a lack of some sort. And where it's going is the Star card. So this is a beautiful energy. Maybe you're going towards a new job, a place where you can really shine, a new relationship that's blessed, basically, that's a much more stable, positive relationship. So... And the advice for the week is the Guardian. This is the Woman of Crystals. And this is about the Woman of Crystals. I don't know if you can see that energy here, that card. The Woman of Crystals is all about listening to your higher self, because you'll know when to make your moves and your changes. That's really about this week. I think it's all about your own intuition, trust your gut. And this may not resonate for everybody. Some of you may actually be dealing with something this week that's requiring you to make a decision. But go within and meditate on whatever that is. I think you'll get a pretty good answer this week. So I'm going to look at these 2 cards real quick. What's behind this 6 of Cups, this sorrow card? And I have, the Child of Crystals. I think you're really letting go of sorrow. So you're becoming open to new possibilities, to new avenues, to new job opportunities, maybe new people. There could be somebody younger, maybe somebody who's an air sign in your life this week. But it's called the Learner card, and I really think you may even be thinking about going back to school, in this situation. But where it's going is the Emperor card. So you're letting go of sorrow, you're being open to new experiences and new offers, etc. And you're going to get into your power. You're going to be moving into that Emperor energy. Much more in charge, much more feeling grounded, feeling, that you're moving forward. The Emperor is a very commanding card, very worldly. You may also be dealing with an Emperor You may be dealing with somebody who would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because it's oftentimes the card for Aries. So, and let me pull 2 cards for the setback card to see what kind of setback road you're looking at. And okay, so it's not really giving me what kind of setback it is, but it's basically saying, I do believe, again, this is letting go of setback, because it's the Moon card, which is slow, gradual change. It's also about your fears and doubts. So in the present, maybe you have some fears and doubts about a direction to go in. And it's saying, let go of your fears and doubts. You know, you're moving towards the star. So really trust your higher self, trust your intuition. If you have a choice this week, really go with your gut, you know, but take one step at a time. It's very slow moving energy. The moon is not something about impulsively running into things. And where it's going is the Ace of Coins. This is the Ace of Coins, the Four of Worlds, which is the Four of Coins in the Rider-Waite deck. And the Four of Coins, or the Four of Worlds, is about commencement in this deck, starting something new, starting maybe a new relationship, a new job, moving in a new direction, but it's a very stable energy. Now, the Rider-Waite deck oftentimes talks about this card as the Miser card. And I believe that the energy here would be to be open and to be receptive and, you know, be giving of yourself. So I think it's a pretty good energy in that way. If you're tempted to kind of hang on to stuff, don't do that this week. Be a little bit more open about receiving. You know, be the child of crystals. Be the learner. Be open to hearing things out, hearing opportunities out, hearing people out. If new people come in your world, maybe they won't look exactly like the last one, but in this case, it might not be a bad thing. So I picked a couple of oracle cards for you from the Enchanted Map by Colette Baron-Reid. And the first one was Solitude. And this is an underlying energy I've seen in several readings this week. Solitude it's a good, detach energy, because you may need solitude, you may need to detach. But let me just read to you what it says. And it says, I am comfortable in my own skin as I detach to replenish my soul. And I believe that this week for a lot of people is about detaching, letting go. And I don't mean necessarily letting go of a relationship. I just mean kind of getting above it, taking a step back and sitting and thinking about what you want to do, where you want to go, what kind of changes you need to make. And then where is it going? Golden Palace, which is an awesome card. It really is. It's all about abundance and fortune, wealth, and spiritual abundance as well. I mean, it's abundance is, it's really how you feel about things, because you can be a millionaire and feel completely poor and feel a lack, that it's never enough. The Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. There is always enough. And I believe that's very true. I mean, even in times when I've had very, very little, having, kind of meditating on abundance, meditating on that has always helped me, to realize that I had enough to deal with what I needed to do. And, whether that's a relationship or whether that's a money situation, really, maybe meditate on abundance this week and meditate on bringing things into your life and being receptive. Be the learner, be open to new ideas and new opportunities, etc. And you're moving into a much better cycle with this star card. I know it's been kind of tough for Taurus for the last few months, but you're moving into a much better time when you can really shine. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. And again, it's a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. Take the bits that you liked and leave the rest. And I wish you all the best. And you'll have to leave me a comment if you liked this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you again next week. Take care for now. Bye.